Sarah Mitchell, a 34-year-old grocery store manager, hurried across the parking lot with a bag of apples in one hand and her car keys in the other. She was exhausted from a long week and wanted nothing more than a quiet day at home. Then she saw him. A little boy, maybe 10 or 11, standing near the carts with a torn shoebox filled with cheap candy bars. His jacket was thin, the sleeves too short, and his cheeks were red from the wind. "Ma'am, would you like to buy some candy?" he asked quietly, almost scared. Sarah slowed down. Something about his voice, soft, hopeful, trembling, stopped her completely. "What's your name?" she asked. He swallowed hard. "Ethan." "And why are you selling candy out here in the cold, Ethan?" He looked down, playing with the corner of the shoebox. "My mom, she's sick. I want to help her pay for her medicine. I'm trying really hard, but no one wants to buy anything today." Sarah felt her heart twist. This wasn't a scam. This was a kid trying to save the most important person in his world. The decision. She bought every single candy bar in his box. Ethan blinked, stunned. "Are you sure?" "Absolutely," Sarah said with a smile. "And I want to know more about your mom. Is she okay?" Ethan explained that his mother, Maria, had severe pneumonia and missed weeks of work. Their bills were piling up, and even with a small community clinic helping, they were falling behind on medicine and groceries. Ethan was doing what he could. Selling candy. Day after day. Cold or not. Sarah felt tears burn behind her eyes. This wasn't just a boy selling candy. This was a child fighting for his family. The visit. "Can I meet your mom?" Sarah asked gently. Ethan nodded, surprised but hopeful, and led her 5 blocks down the road to a small, worn-down apartment. Inside, the heat barely worked. A thin woman lay on the couch, wrapped in blankets, coughing painfully. "Mom, this is Miss Sarah," Ethan said softly. "She bought all the candy." Maria tried to sit up, embarrassed. "Ma'am, I'm so sorry if he bothered you. He shouldn't be out there." "He wasn't bothering anyone," Sarah interrupted. "He's helping." Maria's eyes watered as she tried to hold back a cough. "He's too young for all this." Sarah didn't know this family, but in that moment, she felt connected to them. She had grown up struggling herself, she knew what it felt like to need help and have no one around. So she made a decision. The first act of kindness. Sarah drove to the pharmacy and bought 2 weeks of medicine for Maria. She filled their fridge with groceries. She bought Ethan a warm winter jacket and boots that actually fit. When she returned, Ethan's jaw dropped. "Why are you helping us?" he whispered. Sarah kneeled down. "Because someone once helped me when I needed it. And now it's my turn." Maria cried softly, holding the medicine. "Ma'am, we can't repay you." "You don't have to," Sarah replied. "Just promise me something." "What?" Ethan asked. "When you grow up, and you see someone struggling, you help them too. The chain begins." Sarah didn't know what would happen next. She didn't expect anything. But kindness has a way of spreading. The next day, a cashier at the grocery store noticed Sarah packing bags of groceries labeled, "For Ethan's family." She asked about them, and soon she donated some items too. 2 days later, the local bakery added bread and pastries. Then a neighbor offered to help fix the apartment heater. A barber gave Ethan a free haircut. Someone else donated blankets. It grew, and grew, and grew. Within a week, an entire block of people came together for a family most of them had never met. And it all began with one candy box, and one woman stopping when others didn't. A boy's promise. 2 months later, Maria had fully recovered. Ethan was back in school, happier than ever, wearing his new jacket and carrying a backpack someone donated. One afternoon, Sarah received a small envelope in her mailbox. Inside was a simple note written in a child's handwriting. "Thank you for helping my mom. One day I'm going to help someone too. I promise. Ethan." Sarah smiled and wiped her eyes. She knew his promise wasn't empty. Kindness like that doesn't disappear, it grows. The message to the viewers. If you're watching this, remember. You may not be able to change the whole world. But you can change someone's world. Just like Sarah did for a little boy selling candy in the cold. And that one moment of kindness became a chain reaction that touched dozens of lives.